What is this fight? Oh. That's not how you want a combat encounter to start. Oh, that happens all too often, though. Oh, look at that. You got Archer Boy at the back. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Goblin arrow missed. Okay, so is this 5 goblins that we're up against here? Tis indeed. First order of business, I think, is probably... Ah, but then again... I could drop a buff, but then I'll be swapping Elagos out for Hadhod. And Hadhod will then not get the buff. So, what do I do here? I could taunt an enemy, and then that puts Berethor back in before everybody else gets to act. So if I taunt, say, the Shadow Chieftain, just so that nobody else is taking these hits. Maybe? But then again, isn't Berethor weak to shadow damage? Ah, but he's okay against fire though, isn't he? So this might work out fine. Alright, let's try this. There is a method to the madness, vaguely. I'm going to use Spirit Power, sorry, to kill the archers. I should point that out. I've gotten rid of my ranged guy. I've just realised this is Barlin's tomb. The backdrop here is Barlin's tomb. You've got the dead troll there above Hadhod tomb with the moonlight coming through to it as well. Wow. How many years has it been? And this is, like, the gravity of this situation is only just coming to me. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't panic and use the stun resistance. Probably going to haste evolve Hadhod, though. Try and catch him up a little bit, because that Goblin Bane is going to put him back quite badly. Drain Inspiration feels very good. Right, Berethor, you've taunted a foe. Now let's hope the enemy misses a bunch. Dark Escape. What does that even do? I think Dark Escape is probably a buff that gives them increased dodge chance. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. I'm wondering if I'll have the opportunity to walk back through that doorway to that save point to heal up again straight away after this encounter. I'm hoping so. Right, leadership. Company might. Let's see if Hadhod can't one-shot this Shadow Chieftain when he's back in. Because at the moment it's Idril, and I think I might Loud Water Fury one of these archers at the back. Just see what happens. Yeah, let's see how much damage this does. Bosh, 1208. One bombed. And I kind of feel like you have to use the Goblin Bane attack all the time with Hadhod. Because that's his thing, right? But I'm now thinking maybe Flaming Fury for the skill point on this archer. Oh, actually, looking at the turn order, the Shadow Chieftain gets like 2 goes in a row after Berethor acts. So maybe I will actually stick to the usual strat and try and take this guy off the field. 18-15. God, they're getting a lot of crits as well. Poor Berethor, he's taking a little bit of a beating there, isn't he? Oh, yeah, let's take this guy off the field. Let's get him done. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Feel a little bit safer now. Because we've just got the Chod. Just the Chod left. God, that guy is an absolute hero. He is critting every single shot, and it upsets me deeply. Mog. That was weak. That was weak as hell. He's going to get back up after that. That feels awful. What the heck? Alright, I guess just smack this nerd. Lower his armor value, sure. Oh dear. Is that the Dark Escape buff kicking in there, maybe? Because that was a dodge, not a miss. It's different. Yeah, they've still got Dark Escape on them. Alright, let's do a Gift of Galadriel. Just to make sure Berethor gets the HP that he needs. There we go. 812. That might have been overkill, but also we've got a lot of AP. So... Alright. Let's try again with the Shattering Strike. That's better. Alright. Hadhod doesn't get to act again for a good little while. So let's... Yeah, sod it. I know Hadhod needs the skill points, but I'm also unsure. I could have swapped Idril out, actually. Oh dear, that's combat over. That is combat over. Right, that combat caught me out a little bit. Caught me off guard. There's quite a lot to deal with. It wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't a lot of bad stuff. Like, the two archers were just... I could have just left them, really, until the very end. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, Idril gets a new sword. Berethor gets a ring. And Elagos gets a new cape. I get a ton of King's Foil. Some Ent Bark. That felt really good. Oh, Eastern Moria. Okay, that was the last battle of this region. Nice.
Something comes. The Balrog has found us.
Seek shelter. That creature seeks the wizard. We must reach them first.
Okay. So, just to unpack a couple things here. Idril called out and said that creature seeks the wizard. Was there a point where we acknowledged the fact that she knows that there's a wizard? Like, do we know, like, who actually knows that that's Gandalf that's here? Oh god, no, we can't go back through the doorway. It's a good job there's another save point here. Man, I was weary about it as well, but apparently it was for good reason. Map is zoomed out, but it's a small area. Okay. Oh, that's not a save point. Oh dear. Oh dear. This was bad. This was kind of bad. Berethor and Idril will be back at full strength, thankfully. Let's get a couple points in dex here. Let's not faff around too much with these skills. Let's do double spirit actually. And then we can start equipping some new gear. +1 strength. Bumps her up to 40. +2 damage per level. Oh, okay. So Idril has had a weapon upgrade. She started with this Elven Longsword. And there's the Haven's Steel Longsword. None of these did anything special, really. Just 10 damage, 1 per level. And this is 15 damage, 2 per level, +1 strength. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Elagos gets his new cape. Let's swizzle him around here so we can see this. 6 armor. That gives +2 dex, +3 speed. The dex stat remains the same, but it's more speed. Fire, water, earth, and air resistance. As opposed to no extra resistances. That's fine. Fine by me. And some more armor. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more leathery, right? It says wool, but it's layered, I think is what I'm trying to say. It's a bit more resistant. Nice and toasty. Okay, right. We have a ring here. So we've got the Spirit Warding Ring, which gives him resistance to air, but then we've got this new one, Second Age Elven Ring of Wrath. Resistance to shadow and blunt, which is unbelievably good. That's going to be so good on Berethor. His spirit drops a little bit, so his AP is going to go down, but he gets more strength, dex, and constitution, which I'm more than happy with. More than constitution goes up to 44. Boom, huge upgrade, huge upgrade. And then we've got some new pauldrons as well, which gives him +1 strength. Lovely. Bunch more armor. No losses in terms of resistance or anything. Yeah, lovely. Okay, they're a little bit longer than the other ones that he had. That's honestly fine. Is that everything? Are we good? I think so. But didn't somebody have 2 things? Or am I being an idiot? Oh, of course, yeah, because Berethor had the pauldrons and the ring. I've literally just done it. For goodness sake. Who even am I? What am I going on about? Right, just one quick look here before we continue. Apologies. Cleanse Shadow. No, we're going to switch over. Oh, no, I said that I wanted this one, didn't I? Oh, no, we just unlocked Drain Inspiration, didn't we? So now we'll go for Aura of the Valar. That's what I want. And yet, Paralyzing Shot. I still haven't worked towards that at all yet. And Draining Shot. Okay, lovely. Alright. I might have to lock in. Oh my god, the camera's doing weird things as well. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, quest journal updated. So quick read of that. Boom, West Moria, 100%. Lovely. East Moria. Reach the bridge of Khazad-dûm. The bridge of Khazad-dûm is the only exit from Moria leading east. Travel through the Great Halls and search for crumbling stairways. Find Balin's war axe. Oh, yes. Weapons crafted by dwarves are too powerful to leave behind for goblins. Find an axe Balin was rumoured to have ordered buried here. Okay. Find the dwarven lord statue. Hadhad must search out the statue of Nine. Nine? Don't know how to pronounce that, I apologise. And pay homage to this great dwarf lord and founder of Moria. Actually, the founder of Moria, you'd think I'd know who the hell that is and how to pronounce his name, but I'm uncultured, so there's that. So quick save. Boost everybody back up a smidge. Okay, still in the East Moria Dwarodelf. Although I suppose it was West Moria Dwarodelf before, right? And now we're in the East Moria. Oh, shoot. Okay. God, the camera needs to stop.
This one is easy to track. He melts the very rock. I have never seen such power.
Here, you lead on, so you may see him first.
Okay. Cutscene felt entirely unnecessary. I don't really remember that happening as well. From when I was younger. Ah, there we go. This is where you check the side bits. Drops of Valinor. And some King's Fall. And some Leaves of Lembas. It's AP for the party. Alright, I'm gonna have to hit this combat, I think. Alright, let's just run forward. Yep, there we go. Look at them. They crawl in, down off the pillars. God, so cool. Oh dear. Good job there's a save point behind us. Ah, but then again, it's just two archers. I mean, obviously the Shadow Chieftain, is that what he's called? Always forget. Head like a sieve, I have. Right, Axecraft, Goblin Bane. Yeah, Moria Goblin Shadow Chieftain. Owned. I'm gonna risk getting counter-attacked here. Not hitting at full strength, but honestly that's okay. Why do these damage numbers feel so low? Idriel's literally just equipped a new sword, and it was a decent damage increase as well. Right, let's finish this guy off. There we go. I know I've not used any of the like buff spells here or anything, but this just feels weak for some reason. Don't know what's going on. Let's go for the full. I was looking at it thinking, oh, it costs less AP to use the Dwarven Cleave, but it's like it's 5 AP. Come on. Okay. Real basic spells. Skills. Get him gone. There we go. Very unnecessary crit. But also completely necessary. Lovely. 10,000 XP for the guys involved. Leaves of Lembas. Longbottom Leaf. Just goodies. Goodies all around. Now, we didn't take too much damage from that. So I'm happy to just kind of wander off and hit another encounter. Okay, that's literally nothing. Oh. Matt, they should have done this more often. I know it takes a lot more to produce the game. And obviously this came out in 2004. So, shouldn't really ask for too much. But man, if they, again, I would absolutely adore it if they remade this game. I'd play the hell out of it. I'm just going to quickly rinse through these combats, actually, because it's not looking too... Now that I know that Hadhod can fairly reliably one-shot the Shadow Chieftains. Maybe I should have let Hadhod hit the sword guy, actually, because he's actually tanked a good bit of damage there. Hang on a second, have these guys, like, tiered up all of a sudden? I think they have. I think because we're in a new region, these guys have got more armor and stuff, so their names still come up as green, like, and blue. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't be too comfortable. I think the Shadow Chieftains haven't scaled the same way that the rest of the Chod has, and that's the problem. I think the Shadow Chieftains are as they are because there's going to be a stronger variant in Eastern Moria than there was in Western Moria. Okay, I need to have my wits about me, actually. Or at least I just need to buff stack with Berethor again. And keep doing that. Kingsfall leaves, a little bit of XP. Goodies. Elagos gets a new overbraces. Some Lembus. Right. Level up Hadhard. I'm just going to put both points into Spirit. No, his AP's fine. Let's just put points in Dex. I need him to be able to hit things, you know. How do these compare? +1 strength, +1 dex. Armor goes up by 2. No resistances or anything, or vulnerabilities, but that's fine. Don't need to worry about it. Perfect. Oh god, they're nice. Nice and red. Lovely, lovely patterns. Oh, another chest here. Lovely, lovely. Don't mind if I do. Rune in water. Rusts of Moria. Leaves of Old Toby. Okay. We're stacking a lot of items. Feels really good. I was worried that I was going to kind of, like, use too many.
Their fear of the Balrog is passing.
Now is the time to cut them down!
I wouldn't be too hasty. They're moving above us.
Hold back! They're trying to surround us!
It's starting to feel like I probably should have healed. I should have saved before coming here. Circle battle. Right, we are surrounded by Chod, though. So I'm going to... Let me plan this out. How's Idril doing? Okay. Will Haste of Elves herself? Maybe. Or maybe I should Haste of Elves Berethor so that you can just spam buffs. Okay, Electrocute Berethor. He immediately gets crit. Oh. Nice, okay. So then we're going to hit Leadership. Company Valor. Oh, in fact, no. Fellowship Grace is what we're going to go for first, because I don't know how long this is going to last. The last battle was just one wave. There were 2 enemies per hero character. This one I feel like they might reinforce. Potentially. It might be that we take out the initial 6 enemies here, and then we get another wave turn up afterwards. Alright, let's just look at health here. Alright, maybe we should protect Berethor, because I think his armor stat is a lot lower than Idril's at the moment. So if we take out the guy on... Oh dear. I forgot they've tiered up. You can't one-shot these guys yet. Alright, Fellowship Grace is doing what it needs to do. Great. Right. Company Valor for enemy misses, potentially. Oh, that Berethor, that arrow was just really sticking through you there, bud. Missed. Dodged. Okay, okay. That's not great. That's also not great. Oh. That's pretty banging. That's not great. Oh god, that's really not good. These crits need to stop. Maybe Idril should have hasted herself, actually. Right. How much does a Gift of Elrond heal for? Not enough. Nowhere near enough. Okay. We'll drop a Company Might as well. So that's all the main buffs that we're going to need. I don't think a stand fast is necessary here. Hadhod is back in, thankfully. He's going to finish off this warrior. I had to cross my fingers there. That was, wow, a crit for 2,500 damage. That was nuts. Idriel's going to just heal for the next few turns, I think, unfortunately. I'd like her to haste herself. Can we... Thinking about it, we could probably survive a turn, right? Do I risk it? Do I haste Idriel so that I can dish out heals faster? Maybe. Look at Berethor swinging his sword around at double speed. Man's got it nuts. Let's try to take this boy out. 1,400 damage total, lovely. I think the problem with the double tap attack like that is that if you miss the first swing, you miss the whole attack. It's not like the second strike can still hit and you might deal some damage. It's the same with the triple and the quadruple hit attacks. Like if you miss the first one, that's it. The whole chain is done. And if you spend all the AP on a quadruple strike attack and you hit the first two but miss the third, you don't even get to take the fourth swing, so you only hit for two. So you still spend the AP. You've really got to kind of balance it out. I remember getting super frustrated as a kid, actually, because like I just couldn't understand why they did that as a feature. Like it makes sense because otherwise it'd be super overpowered. But man, it used to frustrate me to no end. Glad I healed a Idriel. She's not taking too much damage though. That's good. Man, the AI is fairly smart in the sense that they're attacking heroes with enemies that they can't counterattack. Like, that warrior jumping in to attack Berethor, like, can't be counterattacked because Berethor's not facing him, I don't think. Like, he kind of... Get out of jail free card, basically. There we go. Okay. That's what we want. So I'm going to get... I might wheel about to put Hadhod in front of those goblins and then get Idriel to just heal from the back, so to speak. Yeah, let's... I can't just press up to go to the bottom. I have to go all the way down multiple times. So I think that's Hadhod looking at 2, Berethor looking at none. And Idriel still has the archer facing her. Do I want to wheel about one more time? Yeah, because I can just wheel about on the other goes as well. Plus Berethor gets to act next, right? Or was that Hadhod? No, so it is Berethor. Okay, lovely. She needs to gift of Galadriel Berethor to keep the boy going. 869 HP. That's clearly overkill on the heals, but the gift of Elrond's just not keeping up, right? How are we doing for AP? Oh, sorry, excuse me, that was very rude. Still got all the buffs. Only 3 left. We'll hit a Citadel Rage. Yeah, that warrior's already damaged. This will probably take him out. Okay, good. Good. It's one less incoming attack to have to worry about healing up afterwards. I might get Hadhod to use his... Does he use his Flaming Fury? I might see which one costs less AP, right? Just for the sake of getting some skill points. Hadhod's in. Lovely. Spirit Powers. Stone Shield. Flaming Fury. Okay, Flaming Fury uses a bit more AP, but he just drops him off the bottom of the turntable. Or he could use a Stone Shield on somebody and get another go fairly soon-ish. Alright, let's do this. I just need some skill points, man. Plus we've got the Fellowship Grace buff going. Right, there you go. She got attacked, didn't take any damage because of the shield. Oh, Hadhod got crit, but that's not the point. Yeah, Fellowship Grace is still going. It's keeping us very well sustained, I would say. Ooh, crit on the second hit there. That was a one-shot. Just Haste of Elves. Again, skill points. Says wheeling about, doing an attack, wheeling about, doing an attack. It's just gonna, you know, I'd rather just get a skill point doing something without all the extra faff, right? See, oh god, do we Stone Shield again? Did he Stone Shield himself or Berethor this time, maybe? Yeah, solid. Let's just really rinse through some AP in order to get some SP. There we go. He's attacking Berethor, who does not care because he now has Mega Shield. And then it's Hadhod go again. And I'm going to get him to Stone Shield himself. His AP is still staying really solid. It costs 75 apiece to use that skill. God, then who hasn't had haste yet? She hasn't hasted herself. Considering I was worried about this fight, I've abused it as much as I physically can. Okay. I'm very tempted to switch Berethor out for Elagast, wheel about, and then shoot the archer. Then again, Hadhod goes next, right? I'll tell you what, that went so well. I'm going to craft a Kingsford to celebrate. Ding. Lovely. And then we're going to Flaming Fury. Hadhod's AP finally dropped below 200. And there's a heat. I can actually just run back to that other save point, I'm hoping. Try and just drop just a tiny little heal right on herself, maybe. A little piddler. Craft a Kingsford to celebrate. What's happening here? I haven't really done any grinding in this playthrough, and then I'm also just here, like, you know, craft Kingsford to celebrate. Amazing. I'm running out of spells, actually, on Idriel. I don't really know what to do here. Just heal Berethor, maybe. More skill points. Yeah, man, that Flaming Fury, like, spell really just drops Hadhod off the board. Like, he gets to go now, thankfully. But when the rest of the party, like, crafting items or just using, like, really, like, fast momentum, like, spells and stuff. Is this even going to kill him? It might not. Oh, 710 probably will do it, actually. No, he's still got up. Okay, I'm ending the combat. I've had enough. I'm ending the combat. I've had enough. Idriel's sick of this. She's sick of all of this grinding and this skill point spamming. She just wants it done. We need to get to the wizard. Enough faffing around. Okay, the level ups are huge. Even Elagast, he wasn't even there. Berethor got a new cloak. A Fountain Guard cloak. Sorry, there were some Kingsford leaves involved in there as well. Man. Right, let's get the level ups done first. Point constitution, point speed. We're gonna do 2 points in dex. And then we are going to... Berethor's a tricky one. 2 points in spirit. Keep the AP up. No, probably not, actually. Defense against spirit power attacks. Okay, yeah, constitution. Let's just keep beefing him up a little bit. That'll do. Berethor's got his fancy new cloak. +2 constitution. That's nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. That's nice. Okay. Did we learn any new skills there? I don't think we did we? Oh, very close, actually, to Hue Armor. And Endure Flame's actually getting there as well after all of that, that faffing around. 9 out of 40. Some spells on that one. God, we'll have Company Resistance done in the next combat. If I go for the usual ability spam. I'm going to run back and heal, actually. Because we've got that chest. There's nothing over here. God, it's crazy that that beam of moonlight hits the tomb. And it's coming through a hole in the ceiling in this chamber. I'm stood against a wall. I can't get the angle. God, this camera's not the best to control. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Quick save. Made 0 progress. It's been like half an hour. Man. Just talk amongst yourselves. Out there. I'll get there. Actually saying that, was this... yeah, I was chest tucked in the corner. And then I just did a fight over there. And then coming this way. Another chest. Anything hidden around this side bit? Am I going to get... Am I going to miss out on the visuals again? No, nothing happened that time. That's fine. What do we got? Yes, ma'am. Haste of Elves. I don't know. I'm tempted to switch out Hadhod and bring Elagos in, but also, like, is there a point, you know? Alright, change Haste of Elves herself. We'll take this. And then Company Bala, I think. Not going to abuse this fight too much, just purely out of being lazy. God, does he even want to stone shield anybody? Like, really? Do you want to do Cleaving Wound? Put a dot. Slows the enemy's rate of attack. Nah, the troll's fairly slow anyway. Let's Cleaving Wound. Let's put a dot on him. It's a big enemy. I don't get to use the dots very often, you know? Uh-oh. Ouch. Ouch! Oh, no. Right. Oh. This isn't good. This is not good. I'm going to Haste of Elves, Hadhod next. Berethor's got 2 main buffs down. I think he probably could do a Fellowship Grace as well if he feels like it, maybe. I'm going to Stone Shield myself here. Just to be safe. Berethor takes a lot of blunt damage as well. Yep, there you go, just like that. Yikes. Okay, Berethor, let's go with a Shattering Strike. Oh. Yeah, lowers the foe's armor value, sure. I don't know if he's very armored, but... 325 damage. How much health has this guy got? Oh, we've done a fair bit. Okay, we need to start dishing out some heals here. And by we, I mean you, Idriel. You desperately need to start healing people. Hadhod's got his shield, he can survive. Hopefully. Got the devil's number there. Crippling Smash. Do I try it? It's a new skill. See what it looks like. Nothing flashy. Smacks him in the face. So he knocks Hue Armor. Nice. Oh, I do like using Citadel Rage, actually, on the trolls. Well, because of this animation. The uppercut, like, knocks it clean off its feet. It's something so big. He just slaps it around. Good lad. Alright, let's drop a Gift of Galadriel. I burnt a lot of AP, actually, in this fight. And it feels like over nothing. Hue Armor. Now, let's just go with a regular old Dwarven Cleave. Let's just smack him. Bosh. I'm trying to process what that troll's stats would have been in my head, because it didn't have much health, and it didn't feel like it had much armor because I reduced its armor rating with attacks, and it still just took no damage. Oh. Hadhod gets a Dwarven Black Iron Walking Axe of the 3rd Age. Hadhod, I'm going to need you to drop some of the fattest crits you have ever done in your life here, bud, if that's okay. Oh, man. Oh, God, it wasn't even a crit, and it still one-shot him. Those guys have got no armor, I don't think. That's crazy. Fellowship Grace, just to be safe. I don't know if these guys are going to be particularly tanky. They might not be too bad.